Hey Fritz.
Hey Dad.
Are you ready to work on the model?
Yep.
Okay, so we're continuing with our model process, right Fritz?
Mm-hmm.
And probably you don't want to be watching this unless if you're really doing this walkthrough, right Fritz?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise it might be a little dull, I don't know. But we got up to here, and it works very smoothly, right?
I'm gonna have to realign that.
Oh, sorry, I messed up your alignment. So here we're on step number 5, and we need to put these 2 covers on and then do some nuts onto here. And I've already found one problem I had because I took off this part number 3. This is part number 3, and it has these little tabs here, and I think these need to come off. At least I thought that they did. I was suspecting, but when I put this together here, I definitely can't get it on through it because it's got these tabs in the way, right Fritz? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put those off, and then I'm going to glue on nuts. So there's a nut there and a nut there, and oh, I guess it comes this way according to the picture. This is hard to, when it's clear, it's hard to see which way it goes which, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then there's also nuts that look like they come onto this one, and I don't see any tabs that need to come off, but there's nuts. According to here, oh, okay, this it goes up this way. Okay, there they are, nuts right here. Nuts that go right there. All right, so I'm gonna do that. We'll be right back. So we've put the screws in, and I do have a question on one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, but the instruction says that there should be another screw right here, and there's not a hole where the screw would go in. So well, I don't know if that's a printing problem or we just ignore that one. I'm assuming that one would go there. It shows it there. That's where one would go, but I guess they forgot to print it on the piece. And then one other note that we did, these screws that go into the heads here, they sink in there, and there's this other little plastic piece that fits over top, and I had to buff them out really smooth to get it to fit just perfectly flat in there, because this is where you're going to put the valve cover on, right Fritz? Mm-hmm. And you need that to be very flush, and it can't stand out, and you can't like mash it in there. So let's go ahead and screw this together. So it looks like, let me make sure I got the right line. Is this the back? Mm-hmm. Like this. Yeah, this is the way it goes, right? Because it's going to go into here.
That's the back.
Oh, that's the back. Whoops. Okay, that's the back. This way.
When they start putting the camshaft in there, I'm going to have to...
Yeah, I guess the reason why they have you glue this, these things in here is because now you don't have access to them anymore, right? Oh, and it fits snug in there. And it looks like the 2 screws are going to be in there and here. And Fritz, are you going to do me the honors to screwing those in? What do you think? With the small, you got some right here? So go ahead and put one that goes there and there. Okay? So we're on to step 6. So we're going to put the camshaft in, right? And we got to time the engine.
First we got to put that in.
Well, we got to do that, but we also have to put these side pieces in here, and they don't really explain how they go. But what it looks like is, because this is free and open in here, if you could see that, and this should slide in here to close the piece. And why didn't they not do this after you've already put this other cover on? I don't know. In fact, it would probably be easier to put this thing on when this is off, because now I'm going to end up getting glue everywhere. So I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this off, this one cover on this side, so that I can glue these pieces in better. And you know, it would have been even nicer if they had told us about this even before putting the heads in, you know, on step number 4. So, okay, so this is going to go like this, and I'm going to go ahead and get some glue, and I'm going to, all I'm going to do is glue on this edge and glue it down to here, and then I'm going to put the cover back on. So that way you can take the covers off, and you'd be okay with that.
And guess what? I don't think you even need, see the camshaft? I don't think you need the, need those other, you know, the 100 150 and then and those other ones. Because look.
And this is right front. This is the right front of the engine. The front would have that gear on the side, the flywheel. So these are labeled for right, left, and right front. This one is left front right here. Left front. You see it? Maybe. Okay. You can see it. They told me they could see it, Fritz, on the video. They gave me a comment. They said we could see it. Okay, and just a very minute amount of glue. Okay, which is the left front side. Left front this way. And I'm gonna just really gently set this in here. So I don't want to get glue all over the place.
And this is for the camshaft.
Okay. Now I'm gonna screw this back on. Now that'll hold this all together. And, oh, I lost a nut somewhere. Looks like I lost a nut, Fritz. That happens with this thing. Where's it go? On this outside, looks like. Okay. Hopefully. Because I dropped a nut.
No, that's on the inside.
Is it on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait. Yeah, it is on the inside. Well, how am I going to get it on the inside?
Just put a little dab of glue on it and slide it in the inside.
Wait, it's got a lip right here.
No.
I need like a pair of tweezers or something to get it in here. Ah, I got a smudge on it too. Look what I did. I have to get it quick before it... See the smudge that I got right there? I have to get it quick.
Why?
So it doesn't ruin it. Okay, got it back in. Got the nut back in. Alright, now we can screw this back on. Very carefully. It's the other way. Right, so we don't lose a nut. Again. Because see, it's on the back side, so it'll hold it in. Let me do it so I can get this side. Since you threaded the things for me, and that was probably the most important thing. Oh, I don't know if it's... Oh, it's not. It's bowing out. See it? No, a perfect camera view. See the nut bowing out in there? So let me push it down. Okay. And let me see. I got a camera view of it. I think it's working. Haha. Got the nut. Got it in there. It's okay, screwed in, and let me get this other one. And you can see the nut. And see it right there. Maybe you don't want to take this apart, Fritz.
Yeah.
So we're ready to time the engine and put this in. So this is the camshaft, right? And I've pre-smoothed the camshaft. It's very, very, very important to have this nice and smooth because there is a plastic ridge line in here, and you want to get that smooth. And then this is the other gear, and you can see there's really big chunks of plastic that came off the plastic tree right here, and we need to smooth those, and then we can put the camshaft in, and then we can time it.
Oh, first of all, it's not gonna. All it does is spin. We can glue it.
We could glue this on here, but then you can't take it off anymore to play with it. And you know, timing the engine might be a fun thing to do. So in real life here, you know, this would be on here, right? And then you would have to push this camshaft ever so gently. And then if you scrape the sides, you ruin your camshaft, and you just ruined $500. But we don't have to worry about that with a model. I can just like chunk it in there, and it goes in, right? And now I get this piece on.
You have to appropriate time it. Which
I have to appropriate time it. So what? Well, hold on now. Let's get it.
I need to find the line.
Well, you're not looking.
I'm looking for the
line. I need it on there.
There's the line.
It's straight up with the thing. It's straight up where that.
No, this thing is all the.
Okay. And you know what? This could probably be glued on.
So can that little one.
Well, here, let's just glue this on.
Can we glue the little one on?
Yeah, let's glue the little one on because it keeps falling out too. So we're gonna glue the. And well, you know, this hangs on there pretty good. This does hang on there pretty good, but let's glue the little one on because that's a real pain because it keeps coming out of this
and it's
hole
not,
right here.
It's not like it's gonna go up and down.
No, it's not like it's gonna go up and down.
So we can just glue it on there.
I'll put a little dab of glue in there. All right.
We cannot glue the pistons on their outside at all time.
No, but now I need to clean up the excess glue that I just got on this edge here because we definitely don't want that. So Fritz, this glue, it actually dissolves the plastic, and that's what it bonds itself to the other piece. So okay, so we got it on there, and we're also going to want to make sure it doesn't stick to that end anymore. All right, so we got this. This one, I guess we're not going to glue. It's a pretty good fit. It's a pretty tight fit on that.
Well, first I gotta
the
find
flywheel. That's the flywheel. Well, I guess this is the flywheel. That would be the cam gear. I don't know why it's ginormously bigger, but hey. Okay, yeah, be careful. You gotta slide it through. You have to use like special grease and stuff in real life to do this. You can't just do it. Okay, hey, he's timing it. You got show the camera what you're doing. There we go. There we go.
I'm trying to get the cam stuck.
Well, you got to get it through the back end hole. If only it was that easy to time in real life, Fritz. Are you centered? Is that where the center is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Really? Is there a mark? Oh, there is a little mark. That is a time. There is the timing mark right there. There we go. That's the perfect. So it's perfectly timed. Now, okay, perfectly timed. And let's seal off our camshaft with this piece right here. Okay. And I guess we're gonna glue that. What do you think? Because that keeps it on. Otherwise, this will fall out. I thought it would stick on there. It doesn't really stick on. All right, so let me get a little dab of glue.
On the outside, don't get it anywhere near.
Yeah.
Or the inside.
Don't get it anywhere near on the inside. Something of the sort. Okay. Let me clean up the excess. Okay, and don't turn it. Let's let this dry. Just like this. And it's good because we could take a break and work on some easy stuff like this piece. This is a regular kind of modeling piece. So we can do this not on camera, I would think. Right, Fritz? I guess that's the oil pump. Yeah, that looks like the oil pump. Oil pump for number 7. Ooh, and then off to the case on the bottom on 8. And then some more extra pieces up here. Top key way. And that might be the flywheel. Yeah, that's the flywheel. This piece right here.
And we got the little motor thing.
Yeah, this is the flywheel. So what we're going to do is off camera, we are going to do step number 7. And we are going to skip this, and we're going to do step number 9, and well, the whole thing in 9, and then we'll come back, right? Okay.